Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday night. It's our NFL college combo pick. Now, next week it'll be Wednesday because Thanksgiving and everybody wants to eat some turkey. But we have in tonight, as we have special field correspondent Shane Staubmiller in the house, and we have Freighttrain from Steelers Realm podcast, and he's going to be doing his show at 9 o'clock. Is that right, Freighttrain?
Yep, 9 p.m. I almost said a.m.
No, that's okay. AM.
Sharp.
Well, when you want to talk Steelers, you want to talk Steelers 24/7.
Well, yeah. There's always something consistently going on. And I'm not going to try to take up too much time in the opening, but why the hell do all these other teams fire their offensive coordinators in season? But here we are, fucking can't get rid of the guy.
Nope.
They gave better seats. They gave better seats to the game.
It's bullshit, believe me. Well, and I know you're going to talk about it in about an hour and a half from now, and that'll be a heavy discussion. And it's just crazy. But we're waiting for Rich Smokes in the house. If he pops in, he pops in. You know, he's a trickster. He's got some family stuff going on, a big party celebration, so he might not be able to make it. But we're doing the NFL. He wanted to do the NFL first, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to start with this Amazon Prime game. Two teams that I fucking can't stand. I can't stand these guys because I love the Steelers and I hate these guys, and I could care less who wins or loses. But this team right here, Baltimore, is going against Cincinnati at home. Just because there's mystical ways that I think about stuff. Cincinnati has to beat Baltimore because then Pittsburgh has to beat the Browns, and then we're in first place. So I am taking the Cincinnati Bengals. Shane, who are you taking?
I'm taking the Bengals.
Okay.
Great band, too.
Oh, the Bengals? Oh, yeah. Walk like an Egyptian. Freighttrain, I think you're probably having the same kind of mojo that I'm probably thinking, but I could be wrong. But who are you taking?
I really don't think Baltimore is as good as their record says it. I'm taking Cincinnati here. I think Cincinnati plays well in primetime games too. So, and obviously we need them to beat them. So
yeah, and we will see them guys next week. Chris Elliott says, "Hey fellas, Tim Palmer's in the house. Hey guys, with your comments, with your picks, put them on there. I'll get them out and shout them out to everybody here." So this game here is going in order, and it's the game that me and Freighttrain are really could be stressing about. It's like a heart attack in the last 30 seconds. But our Pittsburgh Steelers going into the Cleveland Browns Stadium, 1 o'clock. Both tied 6-3. What kind of conservative ways does Kenny Pickett get over 150 yards? Because last week I parlayed him to throw for 300 fucking yards. I don't know if I hit my head.
Dude, I saw that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh my God. Because I figured the Packers. I figured the Packers would. You know, that defense was shitty. Their cornerback was out. And I'm like, oh, maybe they'll, because Pickens was pissed. I figured they'd light him up. Well, you know, Matt Canada, his fucking offensive ways is ridiculous. But I will always take Pittsburgh, and I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shane, who you taking?
I'm taking the Steelers, and it was the first week all year, except for one other time that I've taken the Steelers last week, and they won. So usually I'm cursing them, but yeah, I'm taking the Steelers again.
If it wasn't for Minka Fitzpatrick fucking telling those guys to make a timeout, it could have been going the other way. So, Freighttrain, who you taking?
I mean, obviously, I'm taking the Steelers. I mean,
if you would have took the fucking Cleveland Browns, I'd have fell off my fucking chair.
You'd have kicked me off the damn show. But I mean, it all looks in our favor, right? I mean, their quarterback's out.
Right.
You know what I mean? No Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
But their defense, that's the part that scares me. Are they going to turn their tables on us and they score on defense to win the game like we did against them in the first game? Who knows? I don't think it's going to be a classic battle. They always are. That defense is
good too. That defense is good. And Kareem Hunt has 6 touchdowns because they signed him back after Chubbs got hurt. I'm like, shit. But you're right. That third string quarterback now is starting. And hopefully, TJ Watt, who has 10.5 sacks. Like Myles Garrett leads, I think he's leading with 11. And Myles Garrett has shitty games against us.
What's the name of the backup running back that they called back? What was his name again for the Browns?
Jerome Ford.
Jerome Ford.
It had 6 touchdowns.
Oh, Shane, there you are.
magic.
Yeah, it's magically delicious. Yeah, Jerome Ford rushed for 100 yards against us when.
Yeah, I mean, he's like breaking up with a girl and then seeing her like 6 months later, she got super hot, got like boobs, lost weight. You're like, oh. So they kind of lucked out there, and she's still digging you. So you still got like, okay. That's what happened with Cleveland, man. They fell into it with that cat.
That's a good analogy. I like it. I like that analogy. It's like getting something at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I ran into one time at Shits. Man, this is 25 years ago. I'm like,
oh, there he is. Rich Smoke's in the house.
Rich Smoke.
You been here for a while, Rich, or just come on?
About a minute and a half. Not long.
So, Rich, we're you taking the Bengals on the first game? Who are you taking? Bengals or Ravens?
Bengals or Ravens? I am going to go with the Ravens on this one.
All right, and then Steelers and Brownies.
Yep, we only got 2.
I'm gonna go Brownies.
All right, Rich.
Okay.
Now my question is, who did you guys take?
Whoa! What the fuck? Wait. Yeah. We both took Steelers.
Don't you have a birthday party to go to?
No. Me?
Yeah.
No.
That's not what I heard.
That was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday. Oh, okay.
I was supposed to do a birthday dinner tonight.
Oh, okay. Chris Elliott took the Bengals and Steelers. Mom, thanks for watching. We know I need all your support so I can retire from.
Well, I can't tell my dirty joke now, Bubba, that your mom's on here.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Next game.
It's bad.
This is where I prove everybody wrong.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
I was gonna say real fast. I need you guys' pick so I can keep track.
No, I have it written down. I got it.
Oh, you got it. All right, I'll get it after. That's fine.
Hey, how bad? Quick. How did we do last week? If you
I did terrible.
Usually we start the show off that way, but
I know
he wasn't here. So actually, Bubba was unstoppable for the first part of this game. So Bubba actually started off the day 8-0. He started.
No way!
Holy
I parlay that into big fucking money.
First 8 games of the night, he won every single one. Your first loss did not come until Atlanta. Atlanta lost you to Arizona with that game-winning kick. That one cost you. Your Giants pick, the hot take, that cost you. And then the Buffalo game, we all lost to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So Bubba finished at 11-3 on Sunday.
Holy hell.
I can't parlay nothing.
I had my worst week. I actually went back and looked at some of my stuff that I did the last couple of years. This is my worst week in 4.5 years.
Oh my God.
I went 5-9. The worst week I've had in years.
Oh my.
Shane turned around and went 10-4.
Yeah.
And then Freighttrain over here, the guy who we do not mention, unless it's negative reasons when he's not around. I don't know if you watched the show last week or not, Freighttrain. I made sure I kept you out there, you know.
Right.
But he went 7-7. He broke even last week. So what that does to the standings, though, it actually ties Bubba and Shane at 84 and 65.
Wow.
I was a choke artist. All I need to do is win a couple more games. If I just went just over 500, I'd be in the lead still. But I went 82 and 67 now. And then Freighttrain sitting at 57 and 44. Now, by wins, you guys are tied for the lead. By percentage, Freighttrain is beating you by 1/1000th of a decimal point. You guys are at a winning clip of 0.563. He's at a winning clip of 0.564. Wow. I mean, it's as close as it gets without it. So,
I can't believe I was 8. I can't win any money.
You were 8-0. Atlanta, the Giants, and Buffalo were your only losses.
That Giants game was a smart ass bet.
Were you 11-3? Was Bubba 11-3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the best week so far this season, by the way, I believe. I don't think anybody's had a better week than that. But the one thing I was going to say, though, is, and really nobody really had a bad week overall. What it comes down to is, it was just a lot of fucking field goals made the difference. I mean, I'm looking at I was doing this earlier, and I'm looking at me, and I'm looking at Freighttrain and everybody else's. You know, Bubba, you're 5 field goals away from being 6-8, or 6-9. Right. I'm 5 field goals away from being, 10-2. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? There was 5 game-winning field goals in one weekend, which is like the most since the Super Bowl era started. So, yeah, it was tough. It was tough for all of us. We all won some and lost some that way.
Okay. Well, I'm glad.
Well done.
I got to win some money this week. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, next game.
Eagles are back, so I'll get one more.
Well, this game here, this is where Smoke's like, oh, I know who you're taking, Bubba. The Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. I'm going to tell you right now, Rich Smoke, there is no fucking way I'm taking Chicago to beat Detroit.
Now watch. This is where Chicago beats Detroit now. Watch.
Oh, I'll be so pissed. But no, I'm taking Chicago. Freight Train. Who are you taking?
You mean
brother?
Detroit? You mean Detroit?
I'm taking Detroit. Yeah.
Oh, you said
Freudian slip.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm taking Detroit too. There ain't no damn way.
Shane, who you taking?
I'm taking Lions.
Rich.
So straight across the board, everybody's taking Lions.
I can't see Rich taking
Chicago.
Chicago.
Taking the Lions. I hate Chicago. I wouldn't take Chicago if they played Carolina. I literally didn't. That cost me a game too.
Well, Chris Elliott took the Lions.
I hate Chicago so bad. I thought Carolina was.
Hey, get this one. Mr. The King himself is on from J-Town, November 24th, Black Friday. He's going to have a big giant show. Larry Stryker says Eagles suck. He said Eagles suck.
Peasant Larry Stryker.
Okay. Eagles suck in parentheses. Oh, my. Here we go. Hey, Alan, thanks for tuning in. Now, this game here, the Green Bay Packers at the Los Angeles Chargers. The Green Bay Packers showed me a little bit of something last week, but not enough. The Chargers offense is probably going to be rolling over them. I'm taking the Chargers. Freight Train.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Herbert's basically the modern day Dan Marino. He's going to lead the league in passing and have all these passing accolades and never win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, because that team can't put it all together. But yeah, I have them rolling the Green Bay Packers here.
Gotcha. Chris Elliott says the Chargers. Shane, who are you taking?
Yeah, I like the Packers, but I think the Chargers are going to roll here. So
I'm going Chargers. It's not going to be
Chargers. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the Raiders at Miami. This is a tough one. The Raiders quarterback has won 2 in a row. I still am not going to put any money or any type of knowledge onto the Raiders. I think the Dolphins are too fast. I'm going with the Miami Dolphins. I don't like Miami either, but I'm taking the Dolphins. Freight Train.
Yep, Dolphins.
Fish.
Everybody's going Miami. I'm going Miami as well.
Oh, thanks, Burns.
Ain't nobody going to have a worse week than anybody else at this rate. We're all picking the same shit.
Yeah, that's so true. I know. I'm gonna have to switch it up. So this game here, this is where I might switch it up. I know you hate both these teams. The New York Giants at Washington. Now, when I was eating an Italian sub at Santos in Homer City today, I saw a little marquee that came over the counter on NFL Network. If Barkley scores a touchdown, the Giants are 2-0. If Barkley does not score a touchdown, they have not won a game this season. So that is the mystical powers that I am taking. The New York Giants. The New York Giants over Washington. Freight Train?
I'm going Washington here. Nobody realizes that Sam Howell leads the league in passing yards.
They said that too.
Irrelevant.
Nobody. I would have never guessed that, to be honest with you.
Well, it ain't fucking Kenny Pickett.
I think he's going to sling all over.
I'll tell you one thing I could guess. He'll be a regular season accolade guy with no playoffs, so it doesn't really matter.
That's his team. Yeah, that's his division. He loves it. He's like, them fucking Redskins.
Sam Howell's a joke. North Carolina
took the Skins and he took the Dolphins. Chris Elliott took the Dolphins and the Skins. Todd, thanks for tuning in. Shane, who you taking?
I, too, am taking the Skins.
Okay. Todd took the Commanders. Rich Smoke doesn't want to take either of these teams, but he has to.
I'm going to take the fucking commies because the New Jersey Minis don't ever fucking do anything. They can't even score a goddamn point to save their lives. I mean, they're pathetic. I mean, this might be one of them. I mean, it's funny because Carolina has not won a single game, and yet I would rather be a Panthers fan than being a Giants fan, just being fully honest with you. Not because they're in my division, but at least there's some kind of hope in Carolina. There's some kind of hope down there.
Right. Okay. That's the next game. Next game up, the Dallas Cowboys at Carolina Panthers. The Panthers, like you said, Rich Smoke's up and coming, but I don't see this as an upset as crazy as I pick them this year. I'm going with I don't like Dallas either, but I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. Freight Train?
Yeah, Dallas is too strong for the Panthers. 100%. Dallas.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Cowgirls.
The Cowgirls. Well, this is another game. This because Rich Smoke loves these guys. Who you taking, sir?
The name of whom I shall not mention. I'm not taking the Panthers.
Okay.
Although I just want to point out one thing. Up until this last week, Arizona only had one win on the season. They were 1-8, right? Or 1-7, whatever they were. You know who the only team they beat was? That one win was?
Cowboys.
That was the Queers, right? And then what if they go out there and lose to the winless Carolina Panthers on top of that? That would have to be
Carolina
the worst.
has one win, Rich.
No, they don't. They have not won a game.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they did. They beat the Texans. You're right. They got one win. But still, watch the Cowgirls manage to be the second.
And the Texans beat the Steelers, which makes
Carolina better than Pittsburgh.
That's right. You said it. You heard it here on the Triple B.
I'm taking not Carolina on this one. I don't think
Carolina.
It's close either.
Burns
but
says,
I will say, sweetest upset of all time if it happens.
Burns says 24 by Dallas.
I'm marking it down.
Chris Elliott says the Cowgirls. Todd Bacco says he's root. I hate rooting for the Cowboys. America's team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's no doubt about it. Now this game might be
track of everybody.
America.
This game here might be a little. I don't know. The Titans at Jacksonville. Jacksonville had that big loss against the 49ers. The Titans are not the 49ers. I see, and they're playing at home. I know that quarterback from the Titans did pretty good, but Jacksonville wins a squeaker. So I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Freighttrain.
I'm going with the Titans on this one. Titans always play well against their divisional opponents. So I'm taking
did I say that out loud?
I got one percentage point over you, Rich, in the standings.
Took the Jags.
No, you're more than that over me. That's how much you're over top.
I'm taking the Titans.
You taking the Titans? Peterman, thanks for tuning in. Ralph Williams.
He's not a dumbass, though.
Thanks for tuning in.
Shane knows I always call him a dumbass. Shane's a different ball game. I've called him a dumbass.
It's like
carryovers. It's like if somebody
had affectionate term. It's like spooning and feeling something behind your back.
You know when your mom is sick and you keep saying God bless you, and eventually you're like, you know what, Mom, I'm just gonna stop saying
Steelers
it. What I
Nation.
mean. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like I call Shane a jackass so much in the beginning.
This
he just
knows
knows what I mean already.
We need to know what the Steelers Nation would call. What's their preferred
is
pronoun?
The world's team in Australia.
Yeah.
The Triple B experience is good. International.
That's a world I never want to live in.
Oh, I would love to live in Australia. One time I wanted to be a sheep herder.
Everything can eat you and kill you.
Everything can kill you. Everything. Mosquito
Go
dead.
Mates.
Bumblebee
Yay,
dead.
Mates.
Kangaroo.
Boxing the kangaroos.
No, kangaroos gonna kick you in the fucking head and snap your neck back.
You want to see a knife, mate?
It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The Steelers Nation, Australia, they need to be working.
Then you find out koalas carry diseases. They're all cute looking, but they're vicious. So everything
they all have herpes.
Even
None of your business.
Even the cute shit kills you.
Thank you. I love it. International.
But I'm joining you on
Steelers fans. And on this podcast where we have maybe, 20 people. He doesn't work. Oh, that's awesome. I don't work either.
And I'm going to
there you go. Then we need to. We don't usually bring fans on, but this would be a good one.
Oh, you want to give me your email? I will bring an Australian Steeler fan on my show any day, mate. Oh, and speaking of mates, the Bushwhackers were a bad motherfucking wrestling tag team. Thanks, Burns. And Mike Stitt, thanks for tuning in. Okay, did we get everybody?
I'm going to join you. I'm going to join you on this one. I'm going to take Jacksonville with you, so they can have Tennessee. We'll take Jacksonville.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be a good game.
The Jagoffs.
That could be the game that can decide who wins this week. That game right there. Now,
hey, Bubba, here's a promo for us. I got a call pre-op and they asked me what my preferred pronoun was. Now I almost use what I should use for the podcast, and that is Yuns.
Yuns, yeah.
Yuns.
Yeah, they do have a Yunzer podcast.
Yuns guys.
Yeah.
My preferred pronoun is Yuns.
Yuns guys, this is another matchup right here. The Cardinals against the Houston Texans, and everybody knows, because Rich Smoke knows who I'm picking. I'm taking the Houston Texans. Freighttrain.
Yep, Houston Texans. Got Stroud on my fantasy team. I need a big game.
Ooh, there you go. He's going to be Rookie of the Year. Shane, who you taking?
I'm taking the Texans.
Okay.
I like Dobbs, but
Chris Elliott took the Texans. Todd took the Cardinals. Rich Smoke
taking Houston as well.
Oh, Burns. Oh, he runs a Steeler channel. Cardinals are back. I run a Steeler channel. Oh, no, we're gonna email me. Email me,
yeah, we'll
brother.
promote it.
Yeah, email me. I'll bring you on. Seriously, because I do the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty where we have a Steeler show
at 9 on Wednesdays.
Brother. Wednesday nights at 9. Look at that. Go Texan. Stroud. Oh yeah, you're absolutely. They beat us. That's what I've been taking them.
Yeah.
So okay. Yeah. Let me get my producing skills.
Imagine watching NFL games at 1:00 in the morning.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Or a night game would be 2 in the afternoon. That's kind of good.
Well,
okay.
your Sunday night games would be actually Monday morning games.
Tampa Bay versus the 49ers. 49ers coming off that big
wait a second. Brother. Smoke, did you take Texans?
I did take Texans.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll teach you how to keep track.
Sorry about that.
Coming off that big win against Jacksonville, and they blew them the fuck out. So I'm sticking with the 49ers, man. Since they beat us, that's the team in the NFC. That'll be the championship. Philly and 49ers in the NFC championship unless somebody gets tripped up. But I'm going with the 49ers. Todd's going with the 49ers too. And Freighttrain, who you taking?
San Francisco.
Yep.
The home of the gays.
Ooh, wow. They 3 a.m. They watch the games. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
God,
damn.
Oh, that would suck, man.
Imagine the only thing worse than watching the Steelers get their asses beat at 1:00 Eastern time is watching them get beaten the shit out of at 3 a.m.
Wow.
You can look forward to a hearty breakfast after.
I'd be so mad.
I'd be drinking until 8. I'd be like going to work.
I'd be hammered. Burnsy's taking the Niners.
I'd probably have like 37 cups of coffee in me to stay up that late to watch a football
game. I'm
going
to be wearing my booty shorts and rooting for the Niners too.
So, Rich, you took Shane, you took the Niners?
Yep. I'm doing the same. As much as I don't like I just found out by looking at the stats the other day. Did you know Brock Purdy was actually a baker? Did you guys know that?
Like a bacon cake.
You haven't seen how many turnovers he's been giving out lately? I mean, Jesus Christ, it's like a goddamn bakery of interceptions. I mean, Jesus Christ.
That's right, Burns.
You like that? You like that phrase?
I did. Todd's taking the 49ers. Jeff Coy, thanks for tuning in.
I took Shane. Usually Shane's the one with the cheesy jokes, and I try to laugh, but I felt I had to join in.
Okay, here we go. The New York Jets against the fucking the team who fires their offensive coordinator. The Buffalo Bills is in disarray. I don't know. This is going to be a scary pick. I'm taking the New York Jets.
You're fucking high.
Well, I smoked one up the other day, but
it's still lingering a little bit.
Yeah,
they say it takes up to like 30 days to get out of your system.
Honestly, that pick isn't as crazy as all those other picks. Honestly, the way Buffalo's been playing this year,
like Giants and Dallas last week. Yeah.
I mean, eventually they got to turn it on, though, right? I mean, Josh Allen is a good quarterback. He just, we'll find out if it was the play calling. So I'm going with the Bills one more week here.
He's Brock Purdy's assistant. They're both handing out turnovers together. Both of them. They have their own little stand. They're just tossing them out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tough one. I don't know.
Go ahead, Shane.
I think I'm going to take the Bills. I mean, we'll see. Flip the coin on this one.
The thing is, the Jets just can't score the football. You
Aaron
know what
Rodgers.
I mean? Like, Buffalo's offense was just a ticking time bomb. They're still going to put up points. The Jets can't score. Zach Wilson.
Thank you, sir. I will be in touch. Definitely, I'll be in touch. International. The Triple B experience is going international. I will bring you on, and we will talk
international, worldwide. Boats and hoes.
So Bubba went Jets. Freighttrain went Buffalo. Shane went Buffalo. I don't care what Rachel says this week. She's out of her goddamn fucking mind. I'm taking Buffalo as well. I'm not going Jets.
Oh,
sorry, Rachel.
I thought you would. Well, Rachel, you're going to be Rich sleeping on the couch probably.
That's okay. I picked Michigan over Penn State last week. I don't give a shit. And guess what? I was right on both.
That's not a big stretch.
Yeah.
Well, Todd Bacco said he also picked Denver last week. He was right. And Chris Elliott took Buffalo. And definitely thanks for the shout out.
Tell me you do drugs before doing your picks. I'll tell you do drugs before you make your
sometimes
pick.
you need to do drugs.
I'll take Denver over Buffalo. You're out of your fucking mind. Yeah. I mean, it happened, but come on. Nobody goes into that game logically going, oh, you know what? Denver has a real good shot at this. And let me guess, you picked Denver over Kansas City, too. Then let me guess. I did. You live in Denver, Colorado.
No, Todd lives up the street from me, I think. Okay, here we go. This game here, Seattle at the Rams. Ooh, this is a tricky one here. I'm going to go
without Stafford. The Rams are ass. Terrible.
He's supposed to be back though.
Yeah, but first game back against a good defense in Seattle.
But they're playing at home. I'm going to go with the Rams. Chris Elliott takes the Rams. Fabian, thanks for watching. Freighttrain, who do you got?
I'm going Seattle.
I was 11-3 last week. Now I'm going to ride it the whole way. Yeah.
Maybe I should be copying you.
You know what? I'm going to take Seattle too. They get their shit together finally again.
Okay.
You mean the Rams or Seattle?
Seattle.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because you said when they get their
Burns
shit
is
back together.
taking
The Rams
both kind of.
I was only asking because the Rams don't have to get their shit together. 3-6. I'm taking Seattle as well.
Well, I love to be different. I dare to be different.
Taking Seattle.
Yeah, everybody's got Seattle.
So everybody's Seattle except for Bubba.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well, that's okay. I love the challenges. Yeah, Todd says, yep, he does live in good old Indiana, PA, and he's taking the Rams also on this one, he said. See? I don't know. Okay, we got a couple more games and our NFL stuff is over. Now, this game here, the Minnesota Vikings at the Denver Broncos. The Broncos with the big upset. Doesn't matter. I'm going with Joshua Dobbs, that Cinderella story, taking the Minnesota Vikings over the Denver Broncos because I hate fucking Denver of Tim fucking Tebow beating us in the playoffs. That's my fucking analogy for this game.
Yeah,
thank you.
Real fast, I just want to say, fun fact for you. My brother-in-law is a big Steelers fan, and I put money on that game, and I won that game. I will say that is probably, outside of Philadelphia, my favorite fucking playoff play of all time. I mean, because my brother-in-law went to go to the bathroom right before the kickoff happens, and he was in there taking a piss.
I was getting a beer.
He stopped and did something. As he's in there, he comes back, and it's like commercial. It's like, there's all kinds of confetti and shit, but he can't tell who won. It's just the announcers talking. We have it muted. We have music playing. He comes back. He's like, what the fuck did I miss? I'm like, dude, the game's over. He's like, what do you mean it's over? Did we win?
I said, still say, let me
rewind
the whistle
that for
blew.
you.
I still say the whistle blew, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Freighttrain, who you taking, brother?
This is a tough one. We still don't know if Minnesota's getting Justin Jefferson back this week.
Don't matter.
I'm going.
I think they're better without him.
Broncos Nation, let's ride.
Ooh.
I think Minnesota's better without him.
Okay, Chris Elliott took the Vikings. Todd took the Vikings. Josh looks good. Burns takes the Broncos. Shane, who you taking?
Vikings.
Okay, yep. Vikings.
I'm taking the Vikings as well. But I wanted to say though, real fast. I think I've been hearing a lot of shit about the Justin Jefferson thing. I've been taking Minnesota even without Kirk Cousins this whole time. I doubted them 1 week last week. I paid the price for it. But I will say they've been a better football team statistically. If you look at it, statistically right now they are a better team overall than they were when Justin Jefferson was healthy. And the major reason why is because when you lose a guy like that, you're forced to change the game plan and spread the ball.
Well, they might have an offensive coordinator to call some goddamn plays.
Yeah. Well, and I've been playing it. I've been saying this since he first went out, and that is when he was in there, they were forcing the ball to him as much as they could. I mean, they have to, right? You got to keep making money on him. You got to keep him happy. You can't lose him. Whatever. The fans love him. I'm sorry, but they have been a much better squad. They've been shifting the ball around, a lot more running game, by the way. They had 0 rushing touchdowns like 6 weeks into the year. I mean, they weren't running the ball at all. Hawkinson was having a terrible start. He had one big game, and that was it. Ever since, everybody's playing well. Osborne, the running game, Minnesota all day, man. I'll tell you what, I'm actually upset for when Justin Jefferson comes back. And I hate Minnesota.
Well, that's the Sunday night game. So that's a Sunday night game on Peacock channel. Now, this game here, this is the last game Monday night. This is a big game. The Swifties will be in Kansas City. It doesn't matter. Hey, Princess Jade, thanks for watching. Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs. Taylor Swift could take one up the yin yang. I don't care. I'm taking Philadelphia Eagles. Freighttrain.
Tough. Super Bowl rematch. I'm going Chiefs. Just to piss Rich off.
Oh, I'm not mad. I love watching you give yourself.
Oh, you're mad. Just admit it. You're mad. Like you're on that like a fly on shit. You're pissed off that I picked the Chiefs.
No, I wasn't mad this week. I was mad last week when you took the fucking piece of shit Cowgirls.
Burns taking Eagles. Sabrina.
You know what?
Oh, Eagles. Go
it doesn't matter.
Birds.
His
Here
brother
they come.
plays for either team.
Soon as Philadelphia Eagles were mentioned, it's like a flock. It's like a flock. It's like a flock.
I bring a crowd. That's why I'm
do.
here.
I know. I know.
It is a flock of us assholes, and we all celebrate together.
I mean, both teams are coming off a bye too. Like nobody really has the advantage here.
Todd's
I thought you were talking sexuality. I heard KC might be by. We're not. We're pretty straight.
Matt, thanks for tuning in.
Shane, who you taking before we get wrong?
I'm taking the Eagles.
Eagles. Chris Elliott. This is for you, Smoke. Taking the Eagles. Chris said.
It's Rich's fault. Hey, I don't care, man. I'm here to win games.
I have you down for the Eagles, Rich.
Yeah, I mean, please save my. Yeah, let me just save my breath on this one. I mean,
is this game an Arrowhead or is that?
It's an Arrowhead. Yes, yeah.
It could be an Arrowhead, Taylor Swift's head, your head. It don't fucking matter what head.
Well, Taylor Swift don't give head. That's what I heard.
Only thing that's about to happen is you're going to be on our head next week when you're like, "Holy shit, I'm so sorry I didn't pick the Birds."
No,
I don't give a damn.
That was one of her songs.
Go Birds.
That's one of her songs. I don't ever give head.
Her next song is going to be about Travis getting beat by his brother. I have a lover beat by her brother. I never say.
Kyle Elsbaum's like, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, go Kansas.
The wrong
Kansas
Kelsey.
City.
You're celebrating the wrong Kelsey. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jason's dramatically better than Travis.
There we
Kelce.
go.
Even Travis said Jason
wins
Kelsey's
by
better
himself. Steeler Nation in Australia. Hurts wins by himself.
He's been hurt for 4 weeks, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. He has some of the top passing numbers.
Well, I'm hoping Steelers Nation Australia can help me out with the time change in Australia. They don't have they only half of their time zones use the fall ahead and spring back type of shit. So you think our system's jacked up? You should go over there and try to figure out what time it is.
I don't know what time it is
pitch
now.
black at fucking 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah. Wow. Travis is going to be in another album. I don't know if they're even dating. I think it's all publicity scam, but who cares?
Yeah.
He's not even attractive. I don't know. What do I know?
She doesn't really hide in that popcorn. They just do that to sell popcorn.
Yeah.
Odds are.
Yeah, he's down here.
That's true.
There he is, over here.
Yeah. She's seen more peckers than a freaking toilet seat.
The urinal?
Who is Butch taking? I think he's
that
taking.
Butch had more streams shot at than a urinal cake.
Oh my God! It's 11:30 a.m. over there. Holy shit!
That's right.
Wow,
man, she gets more birds than Central Park, bro. Let's just be honest.
Wow. Thank you.
I mean, Jesus,
Australia. Okay, that's it for the NFL stuff. We did it first. So I think Rich Smoke is out of here, right?
I am out of here. Yes,
Thank you, brother.
Same with me.
Thank you.
I'm going to let Shane have his show back. I don't want to take both the shows over.
I'll take a picture of this and send it to you.
Yeah, I was make sure I keep up with
9 o'clock, everybody. Steelers Round podcast. Listen to it. Freighttrain is co-host with JT and TA, and Rich Smoke is everywhere. Everywhere he is.
I am a contagion.
He's like a bad itch you can't get rid of.
I'm spreading like wildfire, and I'm right 90% of the time wherever I go. That's all that matters.
It's like
right now, 54%. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm sending. We're doing an experience show tomorrow. Rich, if you can come on, we got to do our AEW picks. If you can't, just
is it AEW only?
AEW only, because next Tuesday night is the Survivor Series picks. That'll be Tuesday, and then Wednesday. Wednesday, this crew will be back Wednesday night because we will not do Thanksgiving because we all want to spend time with our families, and I want to eat some goddamn turkey. So,
hey, Brian, herpes is fine with me. That means I'm here forever. I ain't going nowhere. Here to stay. Living in your head rent free, baby.
Okay, guys, we'll see you too. Now we're gonna do the NCAA picks. Here we go.
Hey, go Buckeyes.
NCAA.
Marvin Harrison for Heisman.
Go Birds.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen.
He's a beast.
See you guys.
All right, bye.
Peace
All
out.
right.
Okay, here we go, people. We're back.
Just us chickens.
Just us, yeah. Just the two
well,
of us.
last night, Bubba, I spent an hour talking about Jimbo Fisher and whether he's going to go to West Virginia or what the hell's going to happen. So,
okay.
Hopefully, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. So let's get this ball rolling.
Let's go to the first matchup in Shane's special college 10 picks. Here we go.
Oh, of course. I have the Mountaineers and the Bearcats. It's slim pickings this week, guys. And that's the only reason this made the list. Because Cincinnati plays up. Yeah. Cincinnati is up and down. They played a couple games tight beginning of the season that they had no reason even being in. But they're 14th in the conference, and West Virginia was picked to be 14th in the conference. I'm picking West Virginia. They're playing at home, and Don Nehlen's going to be put on the. His name's going to be put on the side of the stadium. He's going to be, immortalized.
They're going to do a big ceremony.
Yeah, big ceremony while he's still blinking and breathing. So
gotcha. Burnsy's taking WVU. Chris Elliott, WVU. Todd took West Virginia. I'm also taking West Virginia. And if you guys want to give your picks, put them on, and I will announce them as quick as possible.
Yep. That's Two Country Roads. 10. So, okay, let's go to 9 now.
John Denver. Here we go. Ooh.
Guys, man, Kansas lost their quarterback. I was singing his praises over the past couple weeks, how I like watching them, and then I jinxed it. Kansas State is playing pretty good ball. Kansas is still a better team. I'm going to pick the Jayhawks to win, but this is going to be a close one.
Well, I'm going to go also, since I didn't know this quarterback was out for the Kansas State Wildcats. I'm taking.
Oh, no, for Kansas. Kansas quarterback is hurt,
Then I'm taking the Kansas State Wildcats.
Really, the Wildcat.
I'm taking the Wildcats. KSU, Burns is taking. Chris is taking the Jayhawks. Todd's taking Kansas. So, okay.
All right.
Okay. You guys give your picks. We'll do it here. Okay,
we'll put them on there.
Next game up.
The Louisville Cardinals, guys. This team upset Notre Dame a few weeks back, and then they shit the bed the very next week. So against Pitt. So you don't know what to expect, but I think Louisville might actually pull out a win here and beat the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are going to be at home, so that's not it doesn't carry as much weight as it did 10, 15 years ago, but that's my pick for number 8.
Okay, well, Burns is taking the U. Hey, Cal, my sister's on the horn. Give your pick, Cal. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go because I don't like Miami Hurricanes. I never did. I'm taking the Louisville Cardinals. Todd says tough one, sticking with Miami. Chris Elliott is taking the Hurricanes also. Okay, I guess I'm Lone Wolf McQuaiding it here. That's okay.
Well, I took Louisville, so.
Oh, me and you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was Lone Wolf McQuaiding it. Okay, here we go.
Okay, guys, this is going to be a trash game. It made it because I just want to see how bad the Pitt Panthers are.
Don't they start in that new quarterback?
They could start. They could resurrect, Joe Namath. They could bring someone back from the freaking dead that's a Hall of Famer, Newt Rockne, and have them coach. With the guys they have, they've given up from what I hear in the locker room.
Thank you, Steeler Nation. Thank you.
I think if they don't make a coaching change, it's just a sad day to be a Pitt Panther fan, and I feel bad for the program. They look good there for a couple years, and they really, really just hit the skids hard. So Boston College struggled against Army. Boston College does not look that good. I think Pitt might pull one out.
That game's on now. That game's on now, I believe.
Oh, what's the score?
I don't know. Todd's like, that game's on now, and he's
shit. My bad. That is on now. It's Thursday.
Okay.
My week's all jacked up.
Okay.
Let me check the score real quick.
Chris Elliott, I haven't liked Pitt since Dan Marino days of beating on Penn State, so I'm going with Boston College. Burns.
It's 3-3. It's tied 3-3.
Yeah,
so
3-3.
I mean, I'm gonna pick Boston College.
I'm taking Boston College too because Pitt is a fucking dumpster fire. So,
yeah, I'm gonna turn this on.
Yeah, Pitt is a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
So here we go. Number 6. This is fast. This is faster than usual.
This is gonna be this is just a good old fashioned ACC game. Clemson is not as good as they used to be, but they had a big upset against Notre Dame. I said over the weeks that Notre Dame would have 3 losses. They got there sooner than I thought, and Clemson was the one to give them their 3rd loss. But I like what Mac Brown's doing with the Tar Heels. I'm picking the Tar Heels.
Oh, this is like throwing a dart on a dartboard for me. I'm going to go with the Clemson Tigers. Burns also taking the Clemson Tigers.
Yeah.
Todd taking Clemson, and he said Boston College looks tough. Okay, that's what I'm taking. Okay, Chris Elliott's taking Clemson. Thank you guys for giving your picks. We appreciate it here. Okay, hit like, subscribe, tell your friends, family, and neighbors. Get them all. Okay, here we go,
guys.
Shane.
I've been singing the praises of the Pac-12. They're in a dying breath at the conference. You're going to see this matchup again, but some of the other matchups like Washington State and Oregon State, but this is a classic, late game that you're going to tune in. It's going to be 3:30, but this is a game I'd love to watch at 10 at night. UCLA and USC. USC's a decent team. I'm picking them to win.
Burns agrees with
Burns
you on
saying
that
UCLA.
One. Yeah, I'm taking the Trojans because I
you're a Trojan man.
I used to be a Trojan man. Yeah. Todd says I'm going with UCLA, and Chris says I hate USC. Go UCLA.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, that's like me throwing another dart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, these guys. I mean, I don't like either of these programs.
Yeah, I don't
but
either.
It's a classic matchup that I have to put on here.
Well,
I didn't put Bedlam on 2 weeks back with Oklahoma State, and that was a classic game.
Well, Shane, these are your 10 picks. These are your picks. Everybody,
these are picks that I think are going to be close.
Yeah, Shane likes these games. He thinks they're interesting, and that's why Shane brings them on these college picks. So,
and you know what? We have really done a great job this year, and I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but
toot.
For 10 games, most of the time, at least 6 of them are just exactly the way we called them. I mean, go back to Arkansas beating they were 2-6, and they upset Florida at the Swamp, and you had Air Force get beat by a 2-6 Army. And we have these on here because I think it's closer what the margin is, and I think the spread's off. But we'll keep moving along here. Next one is number 4 would be Georgia and Tennessee, guys. Ooh. If you don't want to watch this, you are not a college football fan. And
what time is that game, Shane? What time is the game?
I think this is another 3:30. 3:30. So I'm picking the Dogs, but the Volunteers have been, man, they're a well coached team. They're better than what the record indicates, and but I'm taking the Bulldogs. They should be the number 1 team in the nation.
I'm going right. I'm piggybacking right off of that. I'm taking the Bulldogs because I think probably they're going to just ride it right into the playoffs. Todd's also taking the Bulldogs. So yeah, and Burns is going with Georgia. He says. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, I think they're going to be, probably win
the national championship. It's going to be Georgia and someone else. That's the way I look at it.
Chris says Bulldogs. They're going to win their 3rd title in a row, and Todd says Manning will probably be on the sidelines. Okay. Game number 3.
Guys, Iowa State, man, their coach, beginning of the season, they're talking about, losing his job, and then he won a few, and then he lost one. But it's going to be a close game. Texas is playing for trying to cross their fingers and their toes, hoping to get into the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be outside looking in since their loss to Oklahoma looks bad because Oklahoma lost 2 in a row. So, but I still think the Longhorns are going to hang around. It's going to be a good game, but they're just too much for Iowa State.
Okay. Todd says I'm taking Texas, but it'll be a close one. Chris Elliott, Longhorns. I'm also going to take the Texas Longhorns myself. Burns says this right here is national championship, he says.
No, it's not going to happen.
There you go, Burns. Okay. And he's taking Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
So is Matthew McConaughey.
Right on. Okay. Number 2.
Hey, guys, whole season one of my friends I was talking to on the phone a few weeks ago says, what's your big infatuation with the Huskies? They're fantastic. They're just a good team. And I think it's going to be Georgia and Washington if it just happens, if it's a 1 and a 3. But I think the Huskies are going to make the national championship. Oregon State's not going to make it easy. They've been a solid team all year. And why they don't have a conference to go to? They're the, Bubba, Oregon State and Washington State are the odd teams out. They're left out. Everyone else has a home. Washington's going to be going, I think, to the Big Ten with UCLA and USC. So Oregon's going to go to the Big Ten. The Big 12 is going to suck up, your Arizona, your Arizona States, your Utah. But, Oregon State and Washington State don't have a home, and they're great programs. I think there's a lot of value there. Maybe they get an invite. We'll see.
Oh,
Huskies, yes.
Pitt just scored a touchdown, up 10-3. Todd says going with UCLA on that game, and he's going with the Beavers. I like Beavers too. Oregon State, Beavers. Maybe they're going to chop down. This could be an upset. Be close. Maybe close. I'm going to go with the Oregon State Beavers. There we go.
Well, I think it's closer than what the spread is, but I think Washington's going to win. But that's a good pick. Okay.
Here we go.
Last one, guys. I'm going to blow your mind.
It's going to blow everybody's mind. Everybody's mind. This is something here. Shane, take it away.
Slippery Rock is in the national championship hunt. They started off 10-0, and they were number 4 in the nation. And guess what happened? If you look here, they lost last week. So they went from a number 1 seed in the bye, being the number 4 ranked team in the nation, to having to play in. They're still top 10. They're now number 4 seed, but they have to play this week, East Stroudsburg. This is my game of the week. Man, it's something. I mean,
Division 2 game here. Division 2, yeah. This is the first one on this show, a Division 2 game.
Yes, but it's a local Western Pennsylvania team. It's just up the road for me, and anything with IUP or the Slip or hey guys, local teams doing well. We're gonna cover it. They're in the hunt for a national championship. We wish them well. It's going to be 61 degrees at kickoff, and we'll see what happens. I'm picking Slippery Rock.
Picking Slippery Rock. Burns is taking Slippery Rock. Todd says, "Wow, nice one. I'm going with Slippery Rock." And to end the final game with yours truly, I like to support the local colleges that actually get into a title hunt. I remember IUP back in the day. They always were in it, and they always lost to North Dakota State. And that kind of sucked. I'm going to take Slippery Rock and Chris Elliott.
And if you're up in that area, it's strange because the high school, if you think about the way Marion Center's laid out, you know how their stadium's up on the hill. That's what the Slippery Rock University's stadium's up on a hill.
Right.
And it would be like putting the high school field, the high school field down where the rec center or the baseball field is.
Uh-huh.
And that's how far those two fields are. And they're both really nice turf fields. They both look like college fields. It's just that Slippery Rock can hold maybe 3,000 more.
Right.
I think it can hold like 8,000 and high school can hold maybe 4. But it's really interesting. If you're at a game on a Friday night, you can see lights for like both stadiums. You can see it's just interesting. But
wow. Yeah, because my niece, my sister-in-law Tina's daughter goes to Slippery Rock, but she probably doesn't watch any sports because she doesn't watch sports. So
they get some fans that go to those games.
Yeah.
Kids sit out there and tailgate a little bit.
I'm going to ask her. I'm like, hey, your team was in going for a national championship, and she probably like, oh, Bubba, what's that? I'm like, well, it's football. So if it was a Taylor Swift concert, she would know.
Right.
But Chris says he's going with the Rock, and he almost went to school there. So in 49 minutes, 2 shows. I mean, hey, we do it so quick, but we had to combine it. Everybody, let me get this out of here. I had to combine it, because like I said before, it's the holidays. So people are doing stuff like Rich Smoke had to roll out because he was actually doing a birthday dinner. And I'm
glad he made it.
Yeah, because Rich knows his shit, and it's always good for the 4 of us coming. And Freighttrain had to do the Steelers Realm podcast at 9:00. So I mean, and me, I got to do this show.
8:30.
I got to do this show at 8:30. Let me find it here. I'm doing this show at 8:30. I'm talking wrestling. 8:30, you guys can call in and listen to the show and see if I know any wrestling knowledge. I think I'm pretty good. I mean, it's we're getting a little bit of churn in here. We're getting a little bit of push. We're getting a little bit of something. But also too, tomorrow night. Now, Shane, you're going for surgery tomorrow. We wish you, I wish you well.
Yeah, I'm gonna get bicep reassignment surgery.
Oh.
No, nothing's being reassigned. I just got a torn bicep that needs to be fixed from hulking out. Too many curls for the girls.
I hear you. Well, wishing you a speedy recovery. And maybe Shane's probably. I know I'll be on tomorrow night at 9:00. I'll send him a link. I don't know if
I might be on. Wouldn't that be crazy? Shane on drugs here. I'll tell dirty jokes and we'll get banned.
No, if I didn't get banned with the Sheik, I'm never getting banned. Todd says best of luck, and Chris says at the time Slippery Rock didn't have a baseball team, so I didn't go there. That's why he didn't go there. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah,
they got one now.
Yeah. So I mean, look. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Chris says, wish you a speedy recovery, Shane. Look, we're doing a lot of stuff. Jeff Blyson, thanks for tuning in. Now, next week, we will do this show. It's going to be Wednesday. We're going to combine it due to Thanksgiving, maybe 7:00 Wednesday. So it gives me a little bit of time to do that into my Steelers show.
But what about Australia? We got fans everywhere, man.
I'm going to email him and I'm going to get him on if I can get him on. But the time differential is going to be crazy, though. That's the thing.
New South Wales. I think he might be Victoria, New South Wales. I don't know, somewhere there. I'm thinking.
I will definitely get him on. I'm still going to get Steeler Jesus on too, and I'm going to get like Bob Rufner, who's got Barbecue Bob. I'm getting him on. I talked with Tammy Slavinsky because she does her own acoustic and she sings songs. I'm going to get Tammy on. So hopefully she.
And then Sean Smith, he said he would do it.
With the Falcon.
He's a falconer. Guys, listen to this. I've known this guy for years. I went hunting with him, and I thought he was just joking. He literally hunts animals with a bird, like he's a Saudi prince or a James Bond villain. I wonder if he gets beers brought to him,
That'd be cool. Yeah, me and Shane, when we do that, Shane is going to interview him because I told Shane, I go, since you got it, you got to come on. It's your buddy. So we were going to
imagine dating that guy. Like if you go and like, hey, I'm going to date your daughter, and the dad has like a falcon.
I'm out of there.
I would just say, okay, sweetheart, you're the cutest thing since
I'm not touching anybody.
Can't do it. No.
It's like Lady Hawk. Your buddy's got a big giant glove, and he just tries to get the mail, and he calls the hawk to go get the mail in the mailbox, brings the mail to him and shit. Yeah, that'll be we're looking at like 2024. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling.
February, January.
Yeah, Todd says it sounds awesome. And we're also going to do, and I'm plugging some stuff right now, we're also going to do our year-end show on Friday night, and I'm looking, I don't have my planner with me. It's in my lunchbox. I believe it's, and I'll put it out there, I think it's maybe the 15th. The 15th, our year-end show, because people will be doing Christmas stuff, and we're going to have our top 10 moments of sports, top 10 TV shows. It's the Triple B Experience show where that's more pulp culture. And we do our wrestling picks sometimes. I add that, and I have so many shows, I don't even know what the hell I have. So, but I mean, I like doing it. I mean, just get it. Hey, one of these shows go viral, we're fucking in. You know what I mean? We're in like.
Hey, I was on a show last night, plugging the Triple B Experience, talking a little bit of college football, about some, coaching possible changes coming up, and I might be on that show more often.
Hey,
I don't want to commit, but. Just get out there and talk a little college sports. It's seasonal though, it's not going to be the whole year.
That's why when I do my Steelers stuff, I try to do it all year round, but the free agency adds to something. I try to add something every Wednesday and keep it weekly, but that's why I do the Triple B Experience. Cause that's the flagship of the whole channel, because that's the longest show I've been doing since 2018 with any type of format, because that format, we can go pulp culture, movies, TV. There's so much, writers.
And every time, Bubba, I'm on a show and I show my Triple B Experience thong, it screws their algorithm up and I don't get invited back.
Me swearing screws our algorithms up. But I know next Friday night, Black Friday, we won't have a Triple B show. But
we'll be on Extreme.
This show. Yes, we will all be on this show. Shooting with the Shitheads with Larry Stryker, JJ, and Jason Reese. 8 p.m. bell time. I am not doing an experience show the same time that those guys are doing a show, because to me, that's just, they have a big show. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay to run the same night like that at the same time, kind of.
We don't do that. Yeah.
It'll overlap. I don't do that. It's like running a fucking wrestling show in the same town. I'm not going to do that. There's other nights to do it. And I'll might take the week off and then be back after Thanksgiving with an experience show. But we'll be doing Tuesday night, we'll be doing the Survivor Series picks. And then Wednesday, we'll be doing the NFL college picks. And then I'll be doing my Steelers Rum show. So that's still 3 shows on the Experience channel. So next week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I tell you what, I don't think we can do that Sound of Music watch party around Thanksgiving. It's always playing Thanksgiving night, but sorry. Break into song. Yeah, watch the people get outfits made out of curtains while they run from the Nazis. Just make you feel like the holidays, right?
Yeah. Hey, before I get out of here, did you watch the Marvels yet?
I have not. Okay. But
it was very entertaining. It was very.
It was. You said I think I took my kids to see a movie last Sunday. I dropped them off, and they went and saw Five Nights at Freddy.
They could have stayed and watched that at Peak on home.
I thought they were going to see the Marvels, but no.
Oh.
But I have Bubba. I did start watching Loki. I got like 4 or 5 episodes in. It is a little better. It's a little more. There's a little more layers there. I like it.
I want to hear your response when you watch that last episode.
Well, Owen Wilson right now, I like him, but I don't like him in the MCU.
Okay.
It's just like it's like John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart, Owen Wilson. Not that he's in that caliber, but he plays the same freaking character every time.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, when you get that last episode, I want to hear your because I didn't talk about it too much. I want to hear your take on that, and if you get a chance to watch the Marvels. I know you're going to be laid up for a little bit, but you'll do. Be
whatever. Watching all kind. I might catch up on my Dallas Cowboys making the team. I think there's like 12 seasons. I'm in season 7.
Oh my God, I can't believe you watch that crazy shit.
Oh, I keep my pants on. If you had your pants off in your underwear watching that, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's not.
Nothing like anger, blue pills, and Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders making the team, right? Just to get you through surgery.
No wonder you fucking need bicep surgery.
That's why my bicep needs reattached. I had to take a time out from that. Now I have to get reattached up here.
Oh yeah, well,
it has to go way up.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow night, and whoever I got on, they're coming on to pick some AEW picks and talk some pulp culture.
Yeah.
Because if I can do that, I try to bring them on because I forgot that AEW has a pay-per-view Saturday. Like I said, Tuesday night will be the Mega Mania Survivor Series WWF stuff. We're just talking straight wrestling. But tomorrow night is going to be a potpourri and potluck of stuff. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You guys, Burns, Todd, Chris, all you guys. Thank you, guys. Mike Stitt, everybody. Thank you. Todd says, thanks, guys. Always a great show. And like I said, we're going to do our year-end show where I have all the panel with our top 10s for 2023. And like I said, me and Shane were talking about some interviews I got going on. And if I can get some names on the show for interviews, I will. We just got somebody from Australia who's a Steeler fan nation. I'm definitely bringing him on my Steelers Black and Gold podcast, and that's coming, I tell you.
I want to find out from this guy. Okay. What happened? Was your dad a fan? I mean, did you eat a pro for night sweats?
You just don't get to be a Steeler fan living in another country. It's got to be something.
We gotta come up with like a care package for that guy.
Well,
hey, how's it going, Steeler Nation?
It's going good. Fitness
Chick 4.
Fitness Chick 4. It's going great. Oh wow, fitness. Now we got to start working out. I mean, Jesus. I didn't work out today.
Maybe after I get my bicep reattached, I can look up the fitness chick.
I think that's on Twitch. I believe that's on Twitch. We are on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't got
my Twitch fixed. Is that a Nintendo system, the Twitch, or is that the Switch?
Hey, hold on. She is my first follower.
Hey, we made it. We made it big.
We made it.
Hey, Bubba, you have to follow her now on Twitch.
I don't know how
That's
to. I'll go. I will. Fitness.
We'll figure it out. We'll get the algorithm going.
I do have a channel, but I'm 52 years old. Twitch is for younger people, but I just try to get the niche. But yes, I mean,
Fitness Chick 4. I am going to get a Twitch account. And I'm going to follow you, Fitness Chick 4.
Yeah, I'm famous.
Just for you.
I don't know how famous I am, but God bless.
My wife will definitely appreciate that, but I will do that.
My wife will too. But I don't know. I don't know nothing about Twitch. I'm on LinkedIn. I don't know. Understand.
Let me write this down. Get my red pen down. Fitness Chick 4.
Fitness Chick 4. My first subscriber. You know what I do though? I on the StreamYard, it attaches the Twitch to it. So every time we go live, I do that because I just do live shows on Twitch.
Right.
I can't sit at Twitch and play video games for 15 hours. I can't do that. I don't know. I just don't know. Hey, Chris Ward, thanks for tuning in. I don't know how to do the Twitch stuff. So I'm sure there is a pliable platform for that to do. I just don't understand it because we do. Oh, there we go. No, Twitch is for everyone.
I do like TikTok. I can do some dances, the Milli Vanilli. I can do the girl, it's true. I just watched that on Netflix, The Running Man.
Ooh, how about you? I need to do karaoke. Well, I'm having a family karaoke at the house on Christmas. The Christmas karaoke. But yeah, I mean, we have TikTok. The Triple B Experience has TikTok, but we do the tortoises downstairs, the Experience and bar mascots. I'm hoping that the reptiles get viral and having them watch eating dandelions. Boy, they can eat the shit out of some dandelions. Holy shit. Hi. Oh, Sue Fry. Hey, tell Joe I said hello. See, we get people in and out. That's the cool part. So everybody just hit like and subscribe. Fitness Chick 4 on Twitch. My first subscriber to Twitch. Yes. Well, wait, hold on. Yes. Shane was. God bless you.
I retired. Yeah. Oh, yes. Veterans Day was outstanding. I'm trying to think what I did Veterans Day. Well, it was that was Friday this year. I went and I got a free car wash.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did Veterans Day, and I didn't even ask for it. They saw my plate, and the guy's like, "Hey, you want a free car wash?" I'm like, "Sure." And then I realized I put two and two together. But
thank you for serving. Well, Fitness
it was a good job to have.
Thank you for coming on. We, like I said, when I go live, we go live on this show. The other shows are all live unless I do an interview with anybody. What branch are you in, Shane?
Army.
Oh, this is a little bit of military. There he goes.
I don't think I have any Army stuff up. I was in the 1st Infantry Division. I'll sing you a song if you want, maybe next Veterans Day.
Oh, Dennis Holmes. Hey, Dennis.
Dennis Holmes.
Yo, I'm telling you, people are just pulling in.
Hey, we're pulling in all kinds of folks. Is this on Facebook? Facebook or YouTube?
We're on Facebook, YouTube, on Twitch. We're on two Facebook.
Spotify?
The Spotify is the audio where I download the shows.
Right.
But we do have a channel on Spotify. You can listen in your car. But we are on YouTube, 2 to 3 places in Facebook, the Triple B Experience page, my personal page, and then the Triple B Heavyweight Triple B Double D Heavyweight podcast show that I used to do. That's a wrestling show. I add that on. We do wrestling stuff. And the Twitch and Twitter. I think we're on. No, I'm not on Twitter. I just have to share on Twitter because it always kicks me out.
Ooh, Orlando. Yeah, I went down there for Disney. I think I'm the only person that doesn't like Disney. I went down there and I was a grumpy fuck. I was pissed because I spent $80 on eggs. Like Mickey Mouse was holding me hostage. But I do like Orlando. I got to hit Universal Studios. I like Ford in general. Yeah.
I used to live in Flagler Beach. We were going to do wrestling in Flagler Beach. I moved down there and I was waiting tables at Daytona Beach. And I'm like, if I'm getting poor, that's a story on a story. I moved back. I mean, we had big delusions of grandeur. We were going to do wrestling, a pay-per-view wrestling show. And my partner at the time was trying to get Eddie money to do a concert while we did wrestling. I wasn't going to wrestle, but they had to get to know me. But,
Barstool Sports Veterans Day. I'll look that up. So I met a girl from Tunisia in Fort Myers, and that's a whole other story.
What story that you can't tell? Probably Barstool Sports.
She was.
I would love. You know what?
She looked like a Victoria's Secret model.
Well, there you go.
She came up to visit me in college, and it was like people saw me with her, or my stock went up. People either thought I had money or something else.
Well, you
know, and I got dates after that.
It's like your house, your house gets, the investment, the allotment on your house, you know what I mean?
Yeah, my stock went up.
Your property and your house goes up.
Yeah.
Todd says, go Navy. Yeah. So, I mean, this show here just turned into a potluck show, but hey, we appreciate it. Like, oh, yeah. So I wish we could get something with Barstool Sports. That would be awesome.
Well, man, that'd be fantastic.
Oh, my God. That would be great. I would do this for a living, but no.
I would just go. But we should just go taste donuts and pizza with just one bite,
speaking of donuts,
pizza.
Speaking of donuts, my mother-in-law made Tammy these gluten-free donuts that had cinnamon all around them.
Oh, I love cinnamon donuts.
She's like, you can take one, and I ate 2 yesterday.
Bubba, I just talked with my wife today. We drove past the Donut Connection, and free food and booze and haircuts, free tattoos. Oh my gosh, I don't have any tats. I got scars, but I don't have tats.
I have scars too. I can't do needles.
Maybe you get a tattoo on a carnival ride and branch boxing. Well, yeah.
Wow, she's giving us a lot of knowledge. Wow, that's our first Twitch follower. I think this is cool.
That's fantastic. She's.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, do you do CrossFit or do you instruct? Because I'll tell you what, I go to Planet Fitness, and since I got injured late in the summer. But I'll tell you what's crazy is I was in there 3 weeks ago. I told you this, Bubba. I had to go to the front desk because I went in there at 10 in the morning. This old girl had fallen asleep on one of the machines.
Oh my God, no! Holy
just
heck.
Like mouth open.
Code blue.
I guess this broad's dead, but no. Yeah. It's like there's like 2 windows that I hit. It's all the kids after school that are just pumping iron and playing on their phones. They do like 3 sets, and then they just sit there.
And they go like this, and they want to Hulk out.
Yeah, and then the old people that are like 65, and they're like, well, I haven't taken care of myself, and I'm finally going to join a gym. And they just kind of sit around and look at each other, thinking that's going to help them. Wow. A guy named Mike Boozy throws this free party for veterans every year for 12 years now at his mansion.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
We got to email Mike.
Wow. Yeah, I love the party. Yeah. I mean, speaking of working out, let me do this before we get on. Plug in Bob's Pizza, as always, proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience in Indiana, PA, and also Watkins Boxing. I didn't go today.
Yeah, Brandon, your wedding, man. I got a man crush on Brandon. Yeah, we talked for an hour. What an interesting guy.
Oh, he's super. He had a Gold Glove fight last Thursday. She lost, though, because of weight. She was supposed to be 119. She dropped some weight to 113. So I guess that weight drop actually
affects. She lost that much weight?
No, she had to drop 119. Oh, she was 119. She had to get down to 113.
To 113. Too much of your sponsor, Bob's Pizza, I'm thinking.
Maybe. Hey, Lori Lash, thanks for tuning in. Kal-El's grandmother's on. Woo! Kal-El brings a following, man. That kid is money. He'll be on tomorrow night.
Hey, Bob, I hate to say it, but I was throwing some ideas at Kal-El's mom about some Photoshop ideas.
Hopefully it's not about me, because that kid, I got the experience of getting it on. Yeah, putting it on. Lift. The only thing I lift is pizza in my mouth. Oh, what? Okay. Well, I had some pizza today, fitness chick. I had some pizza today.
I don't eat a lot of pizza anymore.
No, I try. I lift a lot, but I don't lift heavy, and I'm old. So I know she's just kidding. Yeah, with a monarchy of fitness chick, pizza.
Yeah.
No, but God bless you for coming on, and we appreciate it. And thank you. And you can interact with us on all our shows, Fitness Chick. Every time we have a show, we interact with I interact with everybody. I try to make everybody feel at home. And like I said, the Triple B Experience is on Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe. We have so many shows. We do pulp culture. I'm a big Steeler fan, so I do a Steelers show. And we do a lot of wrestling because I'm an ex-professional wrestler. So,
and we're pop culture whores. We watch just about everything. Yeah. Although I didn't watch, I still need to go back and watch Sopranos. I realized that I only watched like maybe a season and a half of that.
Oh, you're behind,
and I've probably only seen about 10 episodes of Friends. Probably need to watch that.
I'm not worried.
I just
have the new Frasier. You see new
Yeah,
Frasier's
I like
out?
Frasier, but here's the thing: I was so poor for those years, I couldn't afford HBO or cable,
right?
And I just, never. That's why I'm such a.
Well, there's a lot of stuff
watching everything now.
I got to finish some stuff up. Gen V. I got 2 more episodes. Me and Tammy.
Oh, that's so good, man.
We'll watch that. And yes, I wrestled independently for about 20 years. Shane wrestles 7 days a week.
No, I don't wrestle. When you're in the Army that long, you don't do much of that.
Well, I can't do much now. I can't tie my shoes without hurting. So.
No, it took me about 5 years to get healthy after getting injured. So, I just don't want to thump my head.
Right.
I will volunteer to baby oil Bubba up or any other wrestlers that need it. Just take one for the team.
Well, I'm retired. I'm retired.
I just closed my eyes and pretended someone else.
I do have long hair, but that's fine. Do that. But hey, guys, thank you guys so much because I got to go at 8:30. I have a national radio show to do. So everybody for tuning in, thank you so much. We got our first Twitch subscriber, baby oil Bubba.
Yeah.
That's a gimmick. I come out and with a towel and stuff.
But, that kind of stuff. And
yeah. I'm straight. I don't go that way. I don't veer left. I don't veer right. I'm straight. Yeah. She says, Shane, remember to Google what I said. Okay, cool. And like I said, Fitness Chick, thank you for coming on. We love your comments, and you're every time it's on Twitch. Even though we got one, a revolution and momentum starts with one thing. One person can start a whole revolution. So,
right.
Hey, God bless you. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for coming on. And hopefully we made your night. Yes, no problem. Oh.
What's not to love?
I'm Italian. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you again. Hit like and subscribe. I will be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for the Triple B Experience flagship show. Shane might be in. He's getting surgery tomorrow. He might show up. We're going to have some people.
Yep.
We're going to talk pop culture and wrestling. And next week, thank you. Have a great night. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. That's awesome, man. Australia,
Airborne Fitness
Steeler Australian Fitness Chick, first Twitch subscriber. I'm telling you, this internet stuff is just, there's got to be a way to make some money. Got to be something. I don't know.
Hey, that's Fitness Chick 4. What happened to 1 through 3? Or was she just such a big Rocky 4 fan? She just jumped to 4. She's like, fuck Fitness Chick 3, 2, and 1.
She didn't like Clubber
I'm
Lang.
4.
Dolph Lundgren. Okay, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Shane, good luck in your surgery tomorrow, brother.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
I'll see you guys. I'll be doing radio show in about 13 minutes. Peace out.